confirmed closure of Premier Foods in the Western Cape has now sparked fears of major job losses and damage to farm livelihoods across the small town of Tulbagh. The company has started talks, we're told, with workers over possible retrenchments, saying the business is no longer financially sustainable. But Trade Union Federation, indeed, it does go ahead, and some of them have gathered there where you are.
Yes, that's right, Michelle. So as you can see at the backdrop, the employees as well as some of the community members have begun to gather outside the properties of Prime Food, and we have been also engaging with some community members who were just giving us an update as to what has been transpiring prior to these consultations. One of the members that we were speaking to was highlighting how this does not only impact, jobs and the employees, but also as a long-standing resident who is currently also housed inside these very properties will be affected in the long run. He alludes to the fact that yesterday there were some of those meetings being held between the 5 residents who occupy homes inside this property, where the property owners had come and engaged them on, plans of either moving them out. And of course, this information has to be confirmed, but he does say that they came and alleged that there were measurements taken. Some also alleged that, there were verbal promises made about what will be done, but he also indicates that it's best for them to rather give them a formal agreement, something written down. But outside of that, I do also have another resident with me here who will be engaging us on, what their expectations are, but also the operational effects that the closure will have in the community. With me here, I have Anele Rabela, a long-standing resident of Tulbagh. Anele, just speak to us about the impact, especially when it comes to, the operational impact that the closure will have on this community.
Yes, good morning. This is affecting a lot of people, and my concern is that the crime rate will definitely go up within a week if this factory closes. And it's going to affect our kids, our grandparents. I was actually born in this town, so my parents were working here. They're no longer working. I was the breadwinner, because now if this company is closing and the farmers doesn't give us jobs, because they know that this is we used to work here, so it's not all going to affect us in Tulbagh. It's affecting a lot of towns. Even the logistics businesses is also going to be affected. The farmers are not going to need more employees, because where are they going to take their fruit to? So this is really affecting a lot of people.
I maybe just want you to touch on, the operations of the factory itself. Earlier on when we spoke, you alluded to how, this is going to affect some truck drivers. It will be affecting the economical side of it, the banks in the city, even transport, where taxis will probably not be able to operate because there is no one coming to work. So can you talk to us about those operational effects as well?
Yes, even if you can go to town now, it's quiet. The taxis are no longer operating, and Toyota is taking their taxis. So more and more people are being affected. Even Spar, shop rides, and it's quiet even on weekends. So they no longer. One of the restaurants is shut down because of this. There is no money coming in. The shops are empty, and no one is coming to buy. There's no need for Spar and for ShopRite to order. Even Pep Store, who's going to buy that stuff? So this has killed our town.
And now just lastly, as a long-standing resident, you said you were born and raised here, and you also worked here. Just talk to us, what would be the amicable solutions that could be presented by the company instead of opting for a closure?
They should have come up with a better plan, because this... I've heard that they didn't come to the community and explain what is the real reason. We are aware of the fights that are going on there. And what we have said, rumors are spreading that when Premium bought the factory from Rhodes, They didn't have the plans to operate with can. They just wanted to operate with beefs and bread and that. So they didn't have a plan. Their plan was to come and shut down the factory. So we won't allow that as the company. If Premium fails, let them hire it to someone else or try to something else that this company must keep on going. As you can see, the security guards, it's the owners of dogs and all that are here. Some of the employees, security guards, has lost their jobs also. So the drugs, the tech ops, I can say, everyone knows Moses tech ops, they will come and steal the cables. And we were protecting this company before. We know if you are coming to the car scene selling cables, electrical cables, we will work with the police. But now that shows Premium doesn't care about us, doesn't love us. The tech ops, within a week, the crime rate will come up. So as now Tulbagh, it's quiet and it's peaceful. It doesn't have a lot of crime rate. Shout out to Tulbagh Police.
Well, thank you very much, Anela, for joining us and giving us that insight. As you've heard it from a long-standing resident, Anela Rabela, who highlights just the long-term effect of the closure of Premium Foods, but also saying that them as residents will not accept this.
We are marching in collective solidarity for Ubuntu and for humanity today. The first stop is at Cape Town Police Station. We will be handing over our demands to the station commander.
We are here to stop the violence in our community. Let me read our demand. The 80 organizations of Operation Ubuntu and members of the public demand to the South African police, number one, end the xenophobic and vigilante violence and protect the vulnerable migrant communities. Non-negotiable. Arrest and charge individuals engaging in incitement to violence and hate against foreign nationals, including those responsible for the eThekwini social media incident, which made the viral threats of petrol and burners. Arrest the drug lords and take steps to end the mass shootings in our communities.
I'm truly not happy with what is happening in South Africa, but they brought this upon themselves. You know, you were doing looting, you were doing Abahambe, you were doing Dudula and March to Loot and all of that. You knew there are consequences to every action. Every action, there's a reaction. And that is what you're getting right now. You know, big companies, this is called Premium Food, is closing down. It's not closing down because, it's closing down because there are no people patronizing them. And nobody stays where it doesn't get people buying their product. The people who you are chasing up and down, who you call Kwere, who you call Bahambe, or whatever name you call them, they are the same people who are the customers. So you chased foreigners and you chased your customers. Now, what is happening? You're fighting to get South Africans to replace people that are working there. But sadly, the same South Africans will no longer have a job because you've chased the customers away. They will no longer have a job. They'll be jobless. All these companies are closing down. Premium Food has employed thousands and thousands of employees. Premium Food has employed thousands of staff, and they're going to lose their job. You know what that means? Crime rate is going to go up in the sky. Your company, your country will become a very volatile area. The crime rate will be up. You know what I mean? When the young men and women will have no job, and then you are crying that it's foreigners that are prostituting your country. Now you will see real prostitutes, and you begin to realize that it might not be foreigners clearly, that this might be your countrymen and women. So sometimes you don't cause problem for yourself. South Africans are the real cause of their own problem, and they're going to have a taste of it because they say a taste of the pudding is in the eating. You're going to have a real taste of it. Let me even shock you more. The children that you are taming today, you can see what they are doing. Primary school children have joined in the looting. Primary school, these are your future leaders. They've watched you do it over time. Now they have specialized in it. Don't touch that. More are coming for you. Bye-bye.